Now, before you critics get too overcritical about how not smooth my tornado onto ramp is here, this is 100% on purpose. And the reason it's like this is because the bike, the Shataro, needs to read each individual transition until it gets to the Wallride, or it ain't gonna work. If it's too smooth, it's gonna fall off. You know, I tried this with a regular Helix, super smooth template, fell right off. I tried wall riding it on a curved stunt track, fell right off. You know what I mean? It needs to feel each one of those transition lines for it to work correctly. It has to be a templated wall ride. And if you want to do it this way right here, it's gonna have to be a little coarse. If you make it too smooth, it's gonna fall off, and I'll gladly show you right now what I'm talking about. Okay, now you'll see right here, we're gonna scoot right on up this thing, no problem. A little coarse, a little bumpy, no big deal, but it still does what I want it to do. All right, see, there we go. No problem, whatever. All right, now let's load up this other job here. All right, now watch what happens when I hit this smooth Helix. You know, this bike is hard to control. It's hard to get onto the wall ride. All right. They can get on it, but you got to get real low into this thing. But that's what happens when you know if it's too smooth. You know, it just doesn't work. It works like the motorcycle would normally work. Now I can get up this, but I got to go low, and it's 50-50 if it'll stay on or not. Oh, there we go. We got it. But it's way too difficult to keep it on there, guys. You know what I mean? Because most people want to hit that transition in the center, which really ain't gonna work. You need it to be a little coarse, you know, a little rough, if you're gonna do it this way, which in my opinion looks a whole lot better than just a straight up jog left or right. You know, you can ease into it like you would if you was in a stunt race. But too smooth doesn't work, you know, and let me show you right here. All right, we'll get this stunt ramp. Now this one works pretty good as an on-to, but it's a little big. You can easily manipulate and mimic this with some simple templating, but it appears to be smooth, but if you'll notice, you look close enough, you'll see that there's a transition spot up this whole ramp, which will allow the Shataro to get onto the wall ride, you know, but it has to be a templated wall ride, guys. A smooth wall ride won't work. Watch this. Now, as soon as I hit this curved section right here, watch the bike just fall off. But I can actually make a template that shares the exact same curve here, and it'll stay on just fine. Oh, didn't get it up high enough. See what I mean? It's too smooth. It's gonna fall off every time. Now, if you do this, it works fine. Kind of weird, but like, what's the difference, you know? Now, I haven't tried it with these long props yet. I usually use the short ones because it brings them closer together, but we'll give these a try and see if it works. But for some reason, these bikes need to feel the coarseness in the transition. This is too smooth. I think I put my concrete bag back a little far. We should be all right there. Now look, same angle, same Wallride, but it's a little coarse now. It's not as smooth. Oh, that was my bad, but it's sticking. I can already see it. I already felt it. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. Doesn't make sense, but too smooth will be your problem on creating one of these Shataro Wallride races, guys. You want it just a little coarse. You're on to, regardless of how you do it, you can do it this way or you can do it the way I did with the quarter tornado ramp, which in my personal opinion looks way better than the jog left or jog right up the ramp. You know, you ain't got to make that extreme turn. It's a little more soft. You can just ease your way onto the Wallride instead of it having to be an abrupt decision. Pretty cool, and it works. But this is the trick to getting a motorcycle on the Wallride. I don't know if it works with other motorcycles. Like I said, this is my first time really messing with this method. I'm not sure if it works with all motorcycles or just the Shataro, but it definitely works, and that's how you need to do it. Just remember, too smooth is bad if you want to get it on the Wallride.